Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to The Breakdown, where we break down the matches, what's going on in the community, amongst other things. We've got ourselves quite a bit to talk about today here, Zin.
Yeah, listen, we have drama. We had some banger matches. We had a huge one today. We had the FaZe Ultra match. Obviously, if you joined us in the watch party, FaZe takes that 1-3-0. We'll be covering that one a little bit. But yeah, drama. As Seth said before, we're changing the breakdown a little bit. We're introducing some new segments. We're taking your guys' feedback, and we're integrating some segments, and you guys will see. But we have a new surprise segment later on. We told you guys earlier we have Cesar, Skyz, Bueno from the New York Subliners joining us for the 1v2, so should be a good show. Let's get some W's in the chat, man.
Yeah. Well, let's kick it off. Let's not waste any time here. We've got the weekend review. The weekend review, we're changing it up a little bit. So we're going to be actually incorporating our clips that we're going to be breaking down a little bit into our weekend review. And we're also going to be going back a week and talking a little bit about some of the moments from the matches in the last week. And we're going to start with the very first one that I think has affected the Rokkr. We're going to talk about their match against us a little bit here.
Yeah, so I'm sure we all remember it. We saw crazy Karachi control. We saw crazy sub-base hardpoint when it came to Rokkr versus OpTic. Just to say it how it is, I mean, Rokkr could have very easily won that series. We end up clutching up, and it feels like Rokkr just are unable to find their footing ever since. I mean, they look completely different. Like 2 weeks ago, if you told me that Thieves would be beating Rokkr, I wouldn't really take that serious, because Rokkr for us was top 4. I mean, they placed 4th at the major. They look unbelievable, and they're struggling, man. Yeah.
Then we're taking a look at the series. I mean, it looked weird in terms of statistical. It looked weird. Riley, we actually aren't going to show stats from these. If you could actually pull it to my screen, we're just going to talk about some of the plays. But we're going to break down some of the plays that obviously stood out to us. But Rokkr now find themselves 0-5 in the split, and that's a guaranteed losers bracket.
Yeah, so they go from placing top 4 at the major, probably being our most pleasant, surprising team of the major, to now starting in losers bracket. And my worry for them is I feel like mentally they have to be just snowballing, going into this rabbit hole, because they're losing to teams that they think they should be beating, like Thieves, and it's weird to see this turnaround. I mean, we'll kick it off here with the control. I mean, we all saw this, a 3v12. We all thought it was over. I think Seth literally called GG.
This is the first nail in the coffin for the Minnesota Rokkr, at least right now. A 3 versus 12. How the fuck does this happen, Zin? It's happened to me in ranked play, so I could see how it happens, but how does it happen here?
Well, I will say, I mean, what's so punishing about this side specifically on offense is one wave of kills can win you the round, because then they're forced to come through yellow alley, or they take the long route around bottom green through the fountain, or they hop to jump over the dumpster. So really, our players make
great
plays and get the kills. I mean, to be honest, definitely a bit of a scam from Rokkr to throw
Shotzzy
your lives
goes
like
huge.
that. Yeah.
Shotzzy goes huge. The boys just go massive. And again, Rokkr can't really find their footing. And again, that's not the only play that we got here. Keep it on me, Riley. We're going to check out the sub-base map number 4, because realistically, let's not sugarcoat things, everybody. We should have lost this match.
I mean, just look at this right now. They are 9 points away from winning. The kill feed accuracy finds 2. Just based on the number game, Rokkr should be able to find the trades and fend off our forces. Nonetheless, the boys clutch the fuck up again, thus leading to the Rokkr breakdown.
Let's play the clip here. Let's get some volume on it. Yeah. You see Shotzzy. Everyone was freaking out about the Shotzzy spawn, because he actually spawns on a natural pinch, and then the kills just start going our way.
W spawn
for us. People were not happy about it whenever it first happened, but then we get the first wave of kills because of that pinch spawn. And Rokkr, again, if they win this match, we're really covering this, because if they win this match,
probably a different team.
In terms of morale, moving forward, it's just completely different.
I'll die on the hill where it takes one match to make or break a team. If a team gets one crazy series win, it can catapult that team to a different level, and I think it works in the opposite way.
You can take it off, Riley.
It looks like this series was what started this downward spiral for Rokkr, and it's tough to see, because obviously we've been talking about Linz, Rookie of the Year potential, probably the front runner. Right now it's him and Gwyn. I kind of got to give the edge to Linz, at least still, but just based on the team's performance at Major 1, but Rokkr are entering a slippery slope where if they don't really start digging themselves out of this hole, first and foremost, they need to win the next 2 matches. I mean, you want to go into the major, you're starting in losers bracket, but you want to win the next 2 and at least give yourself a bit of confidence and momentum going into the major, because right now it's just
Yeah, now it's loser's bracket. Now it's, I mean, it is not easy whenever you're obviously playing professionally. There's still 2 more weeks of qualifiers, and they are already mentally, they're in loser's bracket.
Yeah.
They're in loser's bracket, and they know it, and now we're going to have to see how much grit Rokkr have as a team, because I think Rokkr are a lot better than what we saw today. They lose the Thieves. We got to give some credit to Thieves. They played great. But I think Rokkr's a lot better than what we've seen these past couple weeks. They've had the hardest strength of schedule. People aren't talking about that. They've had the hardest strength of schedule. They've played literally almost all the top teams. They've played what? They've played Toronto. They've played FaZe. They've played us.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had a hard schedule.
They've had tough matches, but, I mean, we can't sugarcoat it. Like, Rokkr should be winning some of these series. They should have been able to close the match versus us. Granted, we clutch up. They should be technically based on the team that we expect. They should be beating a team like Thieves. They should be beating a team like Boston. Like, we had Rokkr in that 4th, 5th position, and now, I mean, you're kind of looking at Rokkr as one of the worst teams. I mean, you kind of, you can't really keep giving them the benefit of the doubt.
It's hard to look at them like that.
Yeah.
It's really hard to look at them like that. Next one, we're not going to show any clips for this one, but we've got Miami versus Vegas, the reverse sweep. And I feel like that's another one of these instances where you see a team like Miami that had potential at the end of stage 1. Obviously, they look good online. They go to the LAN. They place poorly. They make a change for Eric Boom to Journey. They lose to FaZe. Then they play Vegas, get reverse swept. And now look at Miami as well. They're in the same boat.
Miami's fucking dog shit. And then And then you have Vegas.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
They were the team getting reverse swept. They're the ones now doing the reverse sweeping. Standy gets dropped. Everybody's up in arms saying, why would you drop Standy?
Yeah.
And now Vegas is shoving it down everybody's throats because Vegas is actually performing.
Yeah.
I mean, Vegas, Purge looks better on the SMG. You can talk about his individual inconsistency, but even with his individual inconsistency, we saw him make that game-winning play in their most recent series in maps 1 and 3. So, realistically, Vegas proving the world wrong. Nero's popping off. Vegas looks
Nero's
good.
been playing
Miami
great.
looks terrible. I mean,
Nero's
we have to put it bluntly. Miami post-dropping Journey has been terrible.
Yeah.
The team cohesiveness isn't there. The dynamic isn't there.
This is the wrong match, Riley.
There was a point where everybody was worried to play Heretics, and now it's like, hell yeah, we're playing Heretics.
Yeah. Well, our last match that I wanted to talk about was the New York versus FaZe last map victory. Because now New York struggling. People were a little bit worried about them. At the major, they have a bad placing. Now, New York looking great again. They get a map 5 victory over FaZe. They're undefeated in this second split. New York starting to look like that powerhouse that we expected. People are on their ass, obviously with the switch from Sib to Priesta, or from Priesta to Sib, sorry. Now look at them, 5-0 in your major 2 qualifiers. New York starting to look like a contender again. And it was really only a matter of time for this team, in my opinion. They have too many great pieces to fail.
I mean, really, the story here was search and destroy. We heard it today in the Draza interview. He said that he felt like their search and destroy was exposed, and it was. They lose 6-0 in a high-rise search map 2. And then map 5 was a bit closer. It was 6-4, but New York just outplayed FaZe in those search and destroys. But it looks like FaZe went back and sharpened some of their tools because they come out today in 3-0 Ultra, which we'll get to in a bit. And, of course, we have some tweets to talk about as well.
We do. Do we want to talk about those right now? I think we talk about them right now.
Listen, Draza and Scrap made it personal. It went from in-game shit talk to an entirely different level. Once you bring the significant other into it, you got to be ready to put up your paws.
Once you bring the significant others into it, you are now...
They're name-dropping girlfriends. They're making claims. Draza's Scrap's deleting tweets. His organization's probably like, fucking tone it down, delete
they
it.
are 100%
Draza is tweeting him saying, don't delete your tweets, pussy.
Yeah.
And they're just going back and forth.
They are 100%. It's fake? Oh, it's not fake.
It's not fake.
It is not fake. If you think them talking shit like that is fake, you are out of your mind. They are going at each other's, I mean, again, significant others.
I mean, yeah, it's not even just personal. It's like beyond personal. Like you're bringing the girlfriends into it. It's going to be probably a career-long rivalry now. I mean, very rarely do you see that type of beef and then it gets like smoothed over with a handshake.
It is not scripted, guys.
It's not scripted.
I promise you, it is not. What the fuck? It is not the WWE, chat. That is not scripted. They were going at each other's necks. You want to show the tweet? Yeah, go ahead. Show the tweet. They're going at each other's necks, and then boom, they start taking personal shots. I mean, it's going to be everywhere. People are going to be talking about it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, so go ahead, Zen. Break this down for us.
Scrap's girlfriend tweeted this, basically implying that Draza's girlfriend's entire personality is based around her boyfriend's achievements. Scrap added fuel to that fire, claiming that Draws' girlfriend DM'd a bunch of pros.
Dude,
so it got very, very personal.
There's a line, you know, there's always that gray area that you don't want to really get into or cross, and it's whenever, again, you bring it.
The line was fucking crossed.
The line was crossed.
The line was
100%.
crossed. It is beyond personal beef now. It is.
You want to keep everything shit talk related. You never want to go at somebody's looks. You never want to go at somebody's family members. Like, there's certain things that you don't want to go after. They did.
This is like WWE level drama. I mean, they really. And not to mention, it's two of the best teams in the world. So now every time you see FaZe and Ultra, there's going to be a little bit extra on it. And it's going to be fun to watch. I mean, at least for the community, obviously every time there's drama involved, it's exciting. But holy fuck, they crossed the line today, and it's going to be...
Wait, is Ernie in here?
It's going to be...
Wait, what did Ernie say?
It's going to be a fun season between them.
Dude, Ernie, I don't know what Ernie said, but holy shit, I know that matchup is about to be crazy. Talk about COD? Hey, you got it, Ernie. We're right back on to COD. Talking about it, we've got the Miami Heretics taking on the New York Subliners in the match today. New York come out, they get another win.
Well, New York is back. We mentioned earlier, when it comes to like the Sib Priesta thing, everyone... When New York's performing, it's going to be like this double-edged sword where when New York's playing well, it's going to be like, oh, hell yeah, what a change. And when they're not playing well, it's like, oh, my God, they need Priesta back. But I think everybody knew that New York wouldn't struggle at all for long. They had a tough major one. To be fair, I keep saying to be fair. I need to stop saying it. But they run over the Heretics today. I'll say it again. Heretics look like shit, and New York look like their usual team again. So
New York looked great today, especially in the respawns. They come out. 155, 250 on sub base, 3-0 on the invasion control. I mean, New York looked really clean. The only map that's semi-close is the invasion search and destroy, and it goes 6-4. New York, man, I mean, they got to be a contender again. You got to throw them back in the pot.
Well, I mean, the top four teams, New York is back in the top four, and Rokkr has really fell from 4th to like probably 8th through 12th right now based on what we've been seeing. So top four teams respectively, in no order, Ultra, FaZe, OpTic, and New York Subliners.
Yeah.
The top four that we all expected coming into the season. But I think we should talk about the most exciting match, or at least the most anticipated match today, was the FaZe versus Ultra match.
Yeah.
Obviously, we went over the drama, but when it comes to the gameplay, I think most people, or a lot of people, had Ultra as the favorites because they were on this 12-game win streak. They're playing lights out. FaZe is coming off this Game 5 loss against Subliners, and FaZe just turned it up a notch today. We spoke about it earlier. It's like FaZe is inevitable in the point that they will, versus any team, they could just do what they did today.
Yeah. I mean, Toronto, they come out flat. FaZe, they come out firing. FaZe's guns look very hot. I want to give a special shout out to the AR duo on FaZe because they put on today, man. They came out, they played great COD, and besides the search and destroy, again, the respawns, FaZe just looked in control in both of them. And you saw Toronto, I mean, their demeanor, you see, obviously, Insight playing with a fidget spinner after map 2. It is an online match, so you can't really put too much into it. But at the end of the day, you can't take anything away from FaZe, man. They look great. And FaZe, again, they lose to New York in a Game 5 fashion. This is a big win for FaZe.
Big win for FaZe. I don't think Ultra's worried. Like, it's one of those things where, I mean, Ultra, those are all smart guys. They're a good team. They understand the threat that FaZe is. It's probably their biggest threat, they would probably admit. So I wouldn't say
they literally did. Draza said in the interview after that he said it's really only us and Toronto, and he said
he thinks everybody.
He said everybody else sucks.
Well, he said, quote unquote, that Draza thinks Ultra is ass. He also said he thinks New York is ass. He thinks everybody's ass.
He thinks everyone's ass.
And to be fair, I respect any competitor that wants to have that type of confidence.
Yep.
But FaZe turned it up a notch today, and then in our final match today, we saw Thieves versus Rokkr.
Hold on. I do want to play the round 11 FaZe versus Toronto.
We got a clip.
I do want to break it down a little bit. We do have some gameplay clips. Again, we're trying to merge for anybody that's confused while we're trying to merge. We're trying to merge weekend review and deep dive just so it's a little bit more seamless.
And also, once
clips
again,
from the series
we want your feedback. We want to know if this show specifically flows better than the prior shows. We do have a brand new segment coming up later. We're very excited for it. We know you guys loved Rapid Fire. We actually have something exciting that's new on top of Rapid Fire and a brand new fun segment. So please let us know. But yeah, show us around 11. Abner.
Yeah, let's take a look at the round 11. Riley, bring it to me whenever you are ready. Let's take a look at the round 11 because it was a quick round. Taking a look, FaZe obviously breaking towards A, and both these teams were doing this a lot during this map. They'd kind of prod at A, see what the looked like from the defense, but FaZe just runs through a fucking smoke. I thought they were beat
This
here.
is the scary part.
Right here, I thought they were beat.
If Insight doesn't run away and tries to get out that door and he pre-aims, they probably, they at least probably get one kill and the round is salvageable, but FaZe, it's an all-out aggressive push. Kleenex is stuck boxes in a 3v1, especially when you're stuck boxes, or just in a small map like this in general, the trades are imminent, right? It's not like a map where you can get a pick on a lane and then finesse a lane. It's pretty or clear cut. So,
but again, this is
FaZe
one of those
win round 11.
That's one of those plays where it looks like you're at the disadvantage, but FaZe just make it work. And that's what they've been so good at. The tiny tears throw a smoke garage and they just run through it in a round 11. Like, that's something that you're just not reading. And I feel like it did kind of catch Toronto off guard. They end up losing the round, obviously. And if they win that round, you're not looking at a 1-1 series. It could be completely different. I know it goes 3-0 FaZe. We talk about a lot of hypotheticals, what could happen in a series. I'm just talking about sheer momentum. That round right there was pretty much the nail, and you could just tell once that third map started up, FaZe were firing again.
You're goddamn right.
But
next up,
last match of the day, we had the Rokkr taking on the Thieves, and a little bit of an interesting one, man.
Riley, can we bring up the nade shot tweet, because there was a little bit of extra mustard on this. Thieves go up 2-0, and kind of Tim the Tatman-esque. Nade shot takes to Twitter. He's been loving it recently.
Oh, he's been loving it.
Post-tweet, Rokkr win 2 maps, and then things get hairy. We go into a Game 5. We saw an insane 1v3 clutch from accuracy, which Scump's going to show you shortly.
Yes, we will.
But everyone was saying, Nade, delete the tweet, blah, blah, blah. Ghosty replies, what is this? Why has it got close? L Jinx. Nonetheless, going into this matchup, me and you had Rokkr as the favorites. We kind of gave Rokkr the benefit of the doubt because
they've had a hard schedule,
They had a very tough schedule. Thieves barely beat a very bad Heretics in their current form. And we believed in Rokkr, and we were proved wrong. Thieves clutch up map number 5. They get it done. Despite accuracy's miracle 1v3 clutch to keep it close.
Hey, I've seen 1v3 clutches from Lamar. I don't like seeing them. That one, I like seeing it. That was a good play out of Lamar. And actually, you can bring it to me right now. Let's show it before we actually get into the stats. Let's relive the 1v3 from Lamar that we just watched again.
This was beautiful, too. Just watch the timing as well.
It's a textbook Lamar clutch. Hold on. Let me actually give you guys some volume.
Well, here's why it got sketchy. It's because number 3 is in Narnia. And as soon as the guy cockpit dies, the guy on bombs, his hands are behind his back. It's like taking candy from a baby at that point. He's planting the bomb. It's a free kill. Then it's essentially a 1v1. And you can just see it in Lamar's gameplay. He's kind of like, okay, what the fuck do I do? Where's he going to be?
I thought he lost right here. Once he goes down these stairs, Nasty's coming.
Look at Nasty's reply, man. Or look at Nasty's reaction.
And they still end up winning this map at the end of the day if you're the Thieves. And actually, let's actually fast forward just a bit. Riley, take it off for a second. While I do fast forward, we're going to go to whenever Kremp reads this 1v2 to close the series. But Thieves get it done. That's one of those rounds where your breath you lose your breath a little bit. Yeah. And it could have gotten ugly, but they do prevent it. Kremp goes large. Let me actually find it. Go ahead, Zen.
Well, while you get it queued up,
Got it.
It was the most recent clip we just watched. Kremp, it's
you can
a
go
beautiful
ahead,
1v2. What a breath of fresh air over there in the Thieves camp, because if he doesn't clutch this and you go 5-4, especially after getting 1v3, you're starting to worry. But Kremp finds one, he flies out, and he just reads Wake. He's like, you know what? I think Wake's going to come mid-hall and look through the windows. He does. Look at there. You see the emotion from Vivid, and then on the contrary, Kremp getting up and getting hyped. So.
It's a great read out of Kremp. He finds the first, he reads the second. That's a pretty normal read, though. For everyone that does play this game pretty regularly, he knows that both of them push through their terminal side.
Yep.
He gets that call out. He knows that he's probably going to come back through mid-hall to check bomb. He's either going through mid-hall or he's going through terminal. Makes the read, 1v2 to close the series, shuts down the reverse sweep.
Headset users, we apologize.
Wait, why are they laughing?
We blame Riley. Yeah, Riley just gave you IMAX volume.
Oh, Riley just absolutely ear-fucked the chat.
Ear-fucked?
For lack of a better term, that's what he did, Zin.
God damn.
But, yeah.
That's a category I've never explored.
Okay. Thieves end up getting the win. Good on them, man. Thieves are starting to look better. They've got 2 wins in a row now, I believe. So Thieves,
Thieves
climbing. And hey,
Thieves on the
Riley,
up and
one
up
more
and-
clip. This has no relevance to anything that we've been talking about, but we got to show some love to the end game. We got to show some love to Purge. So let's play the clip. Sure, you guys remember it from the Boston.
I mean, everyone's been riding this guy. I mean, to be fair, he was getting harpooned. But nonetheless, he makes the game-winning play in map number 1 to contest P1, bring it to a P2. I feel like every time, by the way, every time we, are you all right? Are you fucking all right?
This fucking UI. I can't click around.
All right, well, nonetheless, every time we see this where like a team bottles P1 and the other team that's losing wins rotation to P2, it feels like it's a guaranteed win.
We see it
they
happen
get the
a
wave
lot.
of kills, they spawn them in the back, and then they start slapping their ass. Just giving them slow taps.
Yeah, Purge. I mean, I just wanted to point this out because Purge has been under fire lately in terms of like his performance. I just wanted to give him some love because he does make the game-winning 2-piece on that P1. Without that 2-piece, this doesn't get to this point more than likely. He has no teammates in the position to help him out, and then they end up clutching up the map. And Vegas has been looking way better as well. Vegas is one of those teams that's turning the ship around.
There's something we can't deny, and it's that post-roster change, Vegas looked like a completely new team. They're a strong search and destroy team. Me personally want to shout out Nero again because I think Nero, I mean, he's been a highlight reel. Every time we see him, it's a crack 2-piece, a crack 3-piece. Nero is just going above and beyond, doing everything he possibly can to will this roster to wins. Also, Attach going crazy. We'll talk about him in a bit. It's just Vegas are...
They're saying he's still meat, Purge.
Well, to be fair, he goes 35 and 25 map 3, and he top frags in map 3.
It's
so
an inconsistency thing.
Once he finds that consistency,
he's got to find some consistency.
You got to realize, and we've heard listen-ins. I mean, he said it in his first post-game interview that he's their IGL. So he's a rookie. He's an IGL. He's switching roles. Like, there's a lot going on that we don't necessarily see. Like, it's very easy for us from the outside to look at his KD and be like, that guy's my hairy ass.
Yeah.
But he's making game-winning plays. The team obviously believed in him. I mean, like, the actual team and the coaches, they know more than us. And they decided to get rid of Standy for a reason instead of Purge.
Yeah,
so.
It's a little weird to me because a couple of people in the chat are saying it, but it is weird that he's the IGL of their team. I don't know what it is about it, but just from the outside looking in, it seems like he wouldn't be in that IGL role. But his teammates are vouching for him, saying he's doing a great job in the IGL role. So that stuff's important to a team, man. That stuff, a good IGL and someone with a good head on their shoulders, making good calls whenever shit gets hairy.
I agree, man.
It's important. Maybe he's not looking great statistically. The team knows more than us at the end of the day. We can only speculate what's going on. But we need to see some more consistency coming out of Purge. And I think Vegas, man, Vegas is they're starting to impress. They're starting to work their way up the ladder.
I mean, I have Vegas in top 6 right now.
Yeah.
I mean, I have New York back and forth. Top 6, I have Vegas. And I'm trying to think of who else I would put in that top 6 right now. I need to look at a list of the teams.
What, you're saying who's in the top 6?
Yeah, like who else I'd put in the top 6 with them. Next segment.
It's not Seattle.
Oh, fuck no,
It's not Seattle. But our next segment, thank you guys, that's the weekend review. Let us know if you guys like that, sort of tying in some of the gameplay, into the actual breaking down of some of the matches. I like it better. You can let us know what you think. We're always open to criticism. But next up, we've got our Team of the Week. And here we go. Team of the Week. Pretty much speaks for itself. We're gonna be picking 4 players that impressed us a lot.
Just so you know, we can change this, and there is a player I want to change.
You do want to change somebody?
Yes, correct.
Well, let's hear who you want to change.
Oh, I want to.
Let's start off with who you want to change.
I want to remove Kleenex from the Team of the Week and add somebody else.
Okay.
I think that's fair. I think guys, originally we had Kleenex in the Team of the Week, but they beat Seattle, which I don't really give them much props for. We very much anticipate Toronto to just steamroll Seattle. Then they get 3-0'd by FaZe. So as good as I think Kleenex has been all year, I think putting him in the Team of the Week this year would be wrong.
Yeah, I agree.
Or this week.
I agree. But let's start it off. I mean, chat, who do you think's first? I'm already seeing it in the chat.
It's Shotzzy.
Yeah, first on the list is Shotzzy. I mean, the kid, obviously, people are on Shotzi's, Johnny sometimes. Not all the time, because Shotzzy is an unbelievable player. But people say statistically, sometimes he's all over the place. Not this weekend. The kid goes crazy. And I just want to say, in terms of input and just what he's doing for your team in the game, I think he dropped a 1.55.
1.55.
Or something in the series against Carolina. The kid went nuts. He drops the hard point kill record, which is now 43 kills on the Rio. He just looked great out there, man. And it's great to put him on the Team of the Week because I feel like we haven't had him on.
I have nothing to say. I mean, it was self-explanatory. I mean, he's single-handedly. Obviously, Preddy goes crazy too, but Ant breaks the record. To drop a 1.55 at the pace he plays is very rare. I mean, obviously, we've only seen players like Shotzzy, like Abizi, like these super talented SMGs do it. To no avail. Shotzy's on the team of the week. I'd like to introduce our next AR.
Yeah, go ahead.
I want to welcome Attach to the team of the week.
I played Attach in rank play today.
Attach has been playing unbelievable Call of Duty. He's been a lights-out, consistent AR for this rebounding Vegas roster. And it's good to see Attach. I mean, the kid's been in the league since we came up, and he's still out there doing it.
He's looked amazing this year. He's not just out there doing it. Attach has been, I say it a lot on the watch party, but Attach has been sort of one of those shining lights for this Vegas roster. They've had some roster changes. You know, they've been all over the place in terms of performance, not performance. Now they're starting to perform. Dill's been pretty consistent throughout that whole stint.
Yep.
And now he's getting his flowers, man. Attach has been looking great for Vegas. And I'm excited to see how this team grows, honestly. Nero's been playing great. We got to give a special shout out to Nero. He's been playing amazing as well, but Attach is the one that stands out for me from the Vegas Legion. So shouts out to Attach and welcome to the team of the week. Would you like me to go next, Zin?
You got it.
All right, next up. Again, it's a bit of a controversial one. It's Draza. It's kind of hard to not put him on this week. He went absolutely nuts. In terms of the slang in that Toronto versus FaZe series, it was really the ARs for me.
Yeah.
From the FaZe side of things. And Draz, he was doing his thing out there, man. He had a great series, and yeah, got a little bit spicy afterwards. Again, we're not going to talk about it. Scrap asked us not to. But it got a little bit spicy. It got a little bit heated afterwards. Why are we getting tomatoes in the chat?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, listen.
How are you going to deny him on the team of the week?
Yeah, listen. I don't care if you like the guy personally. If you didn't like what you saw from him today, taking the personal side out of it, the kid was doing his thing. He goes crazy in all the game modes, specifically that Search and Destroy, because it was the AR duo for this FaZe roster. It was Draz and Cell, but Cell struggled a bit in the Search and Destroy while Draz kept it consistent. So hate him or love him, the guy went off this weekend.
It looks like a lot of people hate him right
Toronto.
now. I mean, we're getting tomatoes, and we're just. I mean, what are we considered? We're an outlet. I think Draz deserves to be on the team, regardless of anything that happened. I think Draz played great.
He played very well.
I think he's been playing great. Draz has been looking great this year.
He played very well.
All right, since you wanted to switch our last player, go ahead, Zin.
I want to put in Hydra.
I'm never going to disagree on that one.
I want to put in Hydra. I think New York beating FaZe 3-2 was impressive. I think their win today was impressive. It's always a pleasure watching him play. I do feel like these past, or I guess like this year is the first time I feel like we've seen him be a little bit vulnerable, whereas like last year, the kid was like
not anymore,
consistently crazy. Well, he had a little stint where like Hydra wasn't out of this world, and now he's back to playing out of this world.
He looked human for once.
He goes absolutely crazy.
I know, Glaze.
Guys, we can only pick 4, so I want to give a special shout out to Nero again, because Nero goes crazy yet again, and it was a very hard choice mentally between Hydra and Nero. But I think Hydra, because specifically against that win versus FaZe, like that's what does it for me. Like beating that FaZe team 3-2, I feel like that was a huge series for them.
And not only that, if we go way back into the start of the split, they reverse sweep Carolina, and I believe their very first match of the split. Imagine that doesn't go that way. Imagine Carolina ends up squeaking that victory out over New York. There's so many of these little things that add up in a team season. And I'm going to go back and say that's one of them. I mean, Carolina, if they don't reverse sweep them, I think New York's not in the position they are right now either. But they get it done. Now they beat FaZe in a Game 5. Now they're 5-0. New York looking great. And obviously Paco, he's always going to be a huge part of that. He's got a 1.13 on the year. So, again,
you're damn right.
We say he looked human for a little stint. And that kind of blew our fucking minds because he's been unreal for that team. But that's our team of the week. What do you guys think, W or L? I know people didn't like Draz, but
if you L this, you hate us.
Yeah, if you L this, you just hate us.
I feel like it's a tough one to argue with. I mean, all these players went above and beyond. But on top of the breakdown team of the week, we have Ultimate Duos. So now we get to pick.
We're getting more W's. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, thank you. Welcome to Ultimate Duos. Well, now we pick a duo that we think went above and beyond.
I mean, chat, I think this one's a no-brainer. Actually, after today, After today, it might not be a no-brainer.
Well, the reality is there's only 2 duos that come to mind. We made our decision before today.
Yeah.
So our ultimate duos are Pred and Shotzzy. So Pred and Shotzzy
this one, you
are
guys,
the
come
Cheez-It
on.
ultimate duos. I mean, they go absolutely ballistic. But you also have to mention Selim and Draza today go absolutely crazy versus Toronto.
OpTic bias. Yeah. Okay, I'll agree with last week. Last week, we may have had a little bit of a bias. This week, you can't deny it. I did just say it, though. After watching the series today, I would give an honorable mention to the AR duo from FaZe.
You have to be realistic.
I would give a very honorable mention to the AR.
You could be looking at Sel and Draws right now. Like it's.
You could be looking at that.
I would say it's equal. We had to pick one. We also picked it yesterday, so you got to keep that in mind. Like
we picked it yesterday, and Shotzzy broke the hardpoint kill record, and Pred was like 7 kills behind him. They dropped 80 kills on a hardpoint together. I mean, that's like, come on, guys. They set the engagement record. I know. You guys say bias.
Just call us biased. It's
you
all
say
good.
We're biased. We'll show some love. We'll show some love to the AR duo of FaZe, but ultimately, we got to give it to these boys.
Damn right.
In my personal unbiased opinion. I think we got to give it to those boys. But that's going to be our team of the week. That's our ultimate duo of the week. Thank you guys for that. Next up,
we have the 1v2. Ladies and gentlemen, real quick.
I can't wait for this guest.
Before we invite Cesar, Skyz, Bueno to join us, we collectively talked, and we thought it would be smart to let you guys know during the watch party who the interview is so you guys can be excited about it. It seemed like a lot of you would rather be surprised. So tell us right now, would you rather know during the watch party who's joining us for the interview, or would you rather have it still be a surprise?
I think they'd rather
It's completely up to you guys. You let us know. If you want it to be a surprise, we will keep it that way. But obviously, you guys know Skyz is joining us today. Okay, the people have spoken. They want it to be a surprise.
Everybody likes surprises,
we'll go back to the surprises. Cesar, Skyz, Bueno, welcome to the 1v2.
What's good, boys? How you guys doing?
What's up, Cesar?
Yes, sir.
Dude, it's good, bro.
Dude, you guys have been going fucking crazy, man.
Nah, yeah, we have been insane, bro.
Oh, my God, you're loaded. Look at the skyline.
Dude, we're about to walk over after this and dap you up.
Damn.
Bro, it's 5 minutes away, man.
Damn.
He got his
camera
glasses
quality.
back.
That camera quality is crisp as well.
Like the shit look well.
Yeah, bro, you're looking good. A little zoom in. Okay.
Ooh. What's
right.
up, Bueno? Thanks
Cesar,
for joining us.
yeah,
thank you for
bro.
taking
Welcome.
some time out of your day. Obviously, it's a match day for you. You guys get the victory. Congrats on that. You guys are looking fantastic out there. How's it feel? New York, obviously, you guys had a tough Major 1. Now, you guys are 5-0 in Major 2. How's it feeling now?
It feels really good. Obviously, like we, what do you go, like first split, like 6-1?
Yeah, you guys had a great online split.
Yeah, we went 6-1 last split, but like, it was like, it didn't feel as good as it does now. Like right now, like our 5-0 start actually feels way more smooth than it did the first Major because we've been working hard. We've been tweaking our S&D. Our S&D looks insane right now, but our just like game plans in general are just more clean and everything just feels more comfortable than the last split for sure. It feels insane.
Love that. Yeah, you guys end up winning 2 searches over FaZe, and obviously, you know, FaZe is one of our best S&D teams in the league. So the search work is definitely working there, Bueno. Keep at it.
Yeah, I appreciate that, bro. A lot of ordnance cheese, huh?
What you say?
A lot of ordnance cheese.
What is ordnance cheese?
Nothing, bro. You misunderstood.
Am I missing something? What the hell is an ordnance cheese?
Nothing, bro. Nothing.
All right.
It's for grenades.
Okay.
Listen, man, I'm going to ask the hard-hitting questions. So obviously you guys have a tough Major despite the online start. And of course, every Call of Duty player, personality, everyone's on Twitter. They all read the stuff. So there's a heaping amount of noise. Everyone's saying you need Priest to back, blah, 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 L roster change. How do you guys deal with that noise? Because obviously, like, as someone in the scene, we understand how good your team culture is. Like, how do you guys deal with that noise internally? Like, how do you guys make sure Dante knows you have nothing but confidence in him? And how do you navigate that type of noise, I guess?
I mean, we don't really, like, pay attention to it because we already know that's just how it's going to be. Like, we don't let it affect us. Like, I don't even use Twitter that much, to be honest, because it got to the point where it's just annoying. But, like, now I blink it out. But we literally just tell Dante, like, you're here for a reason. We think you're insane. And we just try to, like, make his confidence go through the roof.
Okay. I love that. And that's pretty much all that comes down to. It's very important, I think, for all the players to block out the noise, especially in this generation of social media where negativity can feel pretty overwhelming. Trust me, I know all about it. It's very tough to be a player because when things aren't going well, if you let that get into your head mentally, it's a huge snowball. I mean, things get way worse.
Well, when things are going bad, I mean, me personally, I just wouldn't get on any of the apps. And again, it is difficult as a player just because, you know, you're turning on your stream and you just, it's so hard to avoid, especially like we're not playing basketball. Like if you go to the court and shoot hoops, you don't got people chirping you when you turn on your stream and you're playing rank play. So it is hard. But how has Sib fit into that team dynamic? Because again, P-Dog, more of a support, you know, filling gaps player. Dante, heavy, raw slang power. Are you guys trying to mold Dante into like more of a gap filler, or are you just letting him kind of do his own thing on the map and you guys filling in around that?
That's kind of both. Like, we just know he's gonna kill regardless, and he's still a smart player. He's gonna make good plays. Like, but we still let him thrive at the same time. But like, he's kind of doing. He's still playing his own game, but he's like playing like more ahead as well. Like, we're trying to let him have his freedom while we're. How do I explain this, bro? While still using like really good teamwork.
Are you asking me?
No.
That was his statement.
No.
Yeah, I can't really hear you very well. Can you put the mic up a little closer? It's
yeah. It's a little bit of both. Like, we're trying to have him, let him have the freedom of just like playing his kills, because that's whenever he's like in his peak, whenever he's cutting stuff and he's like in his own zone.
Yeah.
Like, he also like he's been like, it's not just him just cutting and stuff. Like, he's playing like ahead. He's playing smart, playing rotations. Like a mixture of both.
And how I'm gonna bounce off of that. How different is it playing with him over P-Dog? I know we're kind of grilling into it, but how different is it for you personally? Because you're more of that main AR, you know, oversee the map type player.
A hard question.
I'm sorry. We're grilling into you. I'm sorry. We usually
yeah, you grilled into me right there. I won't lie.
We usually don't have these harder questions, but I know that you're up for it, Bueno.
Huh? Well, like, fuck me, bro. Like, Dante's really, really good at getting kills, obviously. So, like, fuck me. That's actually a hard question, bro.
Well, no, it's just
we're hitting the hard ones.
Well, it just Priest is more of a
like,
do
he's like
it
a
all.
gap filler. So
He's a gap filler.
Yeah.
He's gonna spawn
And
up, and
Dante's-
his first thought is like, where do I need to be right now? And Dante is like a heavy slayer. So I guess to transform the question, at least maybe you can speak personally. How do you feel like your play style has maybe changed now that you do have more consistent firepower? Like, do you feel like you're now taking a bit of a back seat when it comes to like going for kills, and it's like, okay, I'm gonna start finding spots on the map?
No, yeah, bro. Like, there's so many times in the bro. There's situations where I'm just rotating. I just see like the kill feed just green. Like, I feel like I don't really have to do as much as I did last year, but like, I feel like we just get all the kills. I'm just playing rotations. I'm soaking time. Like, it's honestly like pretty easy.
Sure.
Nice. Well, talk to us about team culture, because I feel like you're probably one of the most. Your team is very fun to talk to, because I think I could have sworn we asked one of your teammates, or we asked you about your team culture before. Like, we all see it. Like, we know you guys have like a strict schedule. Like, you got to be this place on time. Like, I guess tell the community, walk us through a day of the defending world champions. Like, when does the team gather? What's it like in game and out of game? Like, literally just the floor is yours. Give us a behind the scenes explanation of the New York Subliners.
Basically, like, I think every day our call time is like 11:30. So like, I'm usually up by like 10:30, and we're all at the office at 11:30. And we have like 1 to 2 days, depending on the week, where we just have like a gym session. Like, we're going in at 9:30, just going to the gym downstairs, like right under us. And I feel like all that stuff is like, it doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're working out with each other and like you're just going in extra early, it's just like the bond you get, and like you just get more trust naturally doing all that stuff. But usually I would say 11:30, 2 days of the week, 9:30. After that, we're watching over VOD, we're playing ping pong, darts, anything like that. Just having fun with each other before we have to like watch VOD like around 12. So it's like, yeah, we get there 10:30 or 11:30. We play ping pong, VODs, and then we scrim at 1. And then we stay usually till like 7.
Can I expand on that real quick?
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to have that out of game camaraderie and fun when you guys are doing well. Does that change at all when things aren't going your way? Like, was there any type of friction, or was it none that you're like, fuck it, dude, we're still having our fun? Because I feel like a lot of teams find themselves in that hole where when they do struggle, team camaraderie falls off as well. You start playing the blame game. It's this guy's fault. It looks like you guys don't do that.
No, we definitely do not. We have like this strict rule, like we don't let any tension build up. If you have any tension that builds up, we literally have like our number one rule on our whiteboard is like communication. Like, if you feel tense, we're gonna have like a team talk. You guys are gonna talk to each other and just hash it out right there, just so nothing builds up. Like we're like huge on that because like I've been on teams in the past where it's just like, bro, like even I caught myself talking shit and I'm like, holy fuck, what am I doing? It's not like a healthy thing, but like we definitely like our communication is definitely like our number one thing for sure. Like we don't let any of that type of stuff build up.
If Bueno's starting to talk shit, that's when you know shit's going south because you're too nice of a guy. But I mean, yeah, you guys seem to have, along with Toronto, like some of the best team culture in the game because you guys have been through so much together. Your core three, I'm sure you guys have been through so much together that it just shows in game. And now that you guys are coming out of it, it's really hard to come out of, you know, a little bit of a slump. You have a rough event, it's hard to come out. But now you guys are flourishing, get the reverse sweep over the Ravens. Do you think that reverse sweep over the Ravens kind of catapulted you guys? Or do you think it wouldn't have mattered the result of that Ravens match based off of how your practice was going and all of that? Or do you think that was crucial into how good you guys are playing now?
I feel like COD's definitely momentum based, but I don't really think it would have affected us just because, like you said, like we've been through everything. So like we've been reverse sweeped, we've 3-0'd, we've done everything together. And like I feel like going down 0-2 or like even losing to like I think last year we lost to the worst team in the league. I forgot who it was, and like it really didn't affect us. Like we all have this mental like that we're just the best. Like even if we have like a bad series, the next day we're just super confident.
That's great.
Nice, man.
Yeah, I have another question if you don't have one.
No, go ahead, shoot.
So I just want to ask what your stance on, because we've heard it before. What is your stance on less is more in terms of practice? Do you guys feel that overplaying the game hurts you as a team? Because some teams will have a super long day. They'll wake up, they'll go over VOD, they'll practice, they'll go over VOD again. Do you think you can overdo it in terms of practice, or do you think that? I mean, yeah. Do you think you can overdo it in practice?
I feel like definitely if you're playing like best of 11s like 5 days a week, you're definitely gonna get fried and they become bad reps for sure. But I feel like we have like a good balance. Like we try to play a lot, and if we ever feel fried, like we literally told each other like we could just have a day off, like a little regain day.
Yeah.
But, like I definitely feel like playing too much is a thing. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't believe in that, then I just started like my brain was getting foggy for like a few days. I was like, holy shit, I've been playing a lot.
Yeah, and the common consensus within the community is kind of like if you're not grinding all of the time, then you know it's going to end poorly because like you see teams playing other games, people get upset. You see streamers doing anything, you know, they're getting roasted for it. So I just wanted to get your input on it because it's just, you know, it's a thing in our community that if you're not playing COD, you're getting worse. But I feel the opposite. I feel having an outlet is good, you know, for players to be able to play something else. And Troy just said we got 4 sets tomorrow, so you're fucked, pal.
Fuck you, Troy. I'm walking, dude. That 4 set's gonna be so pointless. We're just gonna be trolling.
Oh, after the second set?
Yeah.
Oh, it's over. But I got one more, a little bit of a fun one for you, just because we have had an epidemic in ranked. How often do you think that you're playing cheaters in ranked play right now?
Whew. I feel like last week was insane, but honestly, I haven't played that much this week. But before, when I was actually playing a lot, I was getting one every other game. It was actually insane. Like I started my stream, first game I got on, hacker, and then I wanted to get off.
Yeah, it's tough.
Terrible.
It is tough. But
Maybe
Cesar,
maybe they started getting jobs, the fucking losers.
I don't think so.
Dude, bro.
No?
I don't think so.
They're just sitting at home?
I got put on a TikTok live stream. Like, I went to go look at this guy in his live stream, and he was streaming his hacks against us. I was mind blown.
Speaking of the
what a
TikTok,
legend.
did you start dancing after your match today? I said Caesar's about to 3-0 your shit, and then post a TikTok after. He's hitting a little dance.
I think I do this one a lot, like a little crab walk. I think that's like my most popular one.
Something like that. But yo, Caesar, that's all I got for
one
you.
more.
Unless
Caesar,
any-
how'd
yeah.
you get your gamer tag? Real quick. I think the people want to know. Is there a story behind it?
Bro, there's like, bro, I feel like everybody's story is the same, bro. Like, you're Googling freaking names, you're doing all this stuff. It took me like, and I was like a little kid, and it's so cringe, bro. I literally just laid down outside, and I just looked in the sky, bro. I swear. It's just, I used to have the name, and then there was a snipey clan back then. And then I got called a fanboy lad, and I switched to Killas, and then I had hella names.
Thank God you didn't keep his Killas.
Dude, it was
Skyz
X-Killas,
is so
bro.
much
Holy
better.
Fuck.
Oh.
Yeah, I know, it's way better.
Also, by the way, I got to give a shout out. You guys have the best intro in the league.
Oh, it's.
I know you didn't do it.
Fun.
You were part of it, but y'all got the best intro in the league. I'm over here grooving every time. The little wah, wah, wah. I love that shit.
Yeah. Honestly, like, both versions are pretty good.
But
fun,
Last year was pretty good, too, I think.
Yeah, no, you guys had a good intro
no.
back-to-back years.
Y'all
Most
are 2 for
teams,
2.
like, you guys stay consistent. A lot of teams have some of the worst intros I've seen in my life now. So it's good to see your guys stay good because fuck me, are some of them bad.
Yeah, some of them are way too serious.
Disrespectfully.
They should definitely have fun, bro.
I agree. Cesar, thank you so much, bro. I mean, guys, can we get a W spam in a chat for Cesar? Thank you for taking the time out. It was fun. And we'll see you soon in person.
Cesar, we got to get some ranked in again soon, bud.
I'm down, bro. Tomorrow's day off, bro. I'll be on early.
There we go. We might have to set some. I'll hit you up later tonight and see what we got for the squad.
Sounds good, bro. Thank you for having me.
Yeah,
Cesar,
thank you, Cesar. Take it easy, bud.
All right, guys. What a pleasure it
was my question
to talk
criminal?
to Cesar Skyz Bueno.
Was my question criminal?
No, I think it was all right.
I think it was lost in translation a little bit.
I think it was
because
all
I
right.
wasn't trying to put him on the spot at all.
No, it's all right.
I wasn't trying to do that. I hope he's not mad at me.
Well, I think
I wasn't trying to do that.
No, I mean, listen, I don't think it was federal at all. I think sometimes we have to ask some in-depth
I'm sorry,
questions.
Cesar. I didn't mean to I didn't mean to put you on the spot.
But thank you to Cesar. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview. W spam in the chat room one more time for my boy Cesar Skyz Bueno. He's currently chilling in the chat. Next up, we have the fan favorite rapid fire with a twist. So, first and foremost, let's introduce rapid fire.
Yes. It's a segment that you guys love. It's one of our favorites to do. A nice little break mid-show before we get back into the COD action.
But we have a few new things to announce revolving around rapid fire. That timer doesn't mean anything right now,
Means
just so
nothing.
you know. But before, there was some controversy around rigged questions. So now the new format is Riley has generated 20 questions, and he uses a random number generator to assign each individual question to me and him. So it's completely random. There is no more Methodz questions, Scump questions. It is now completely random.
So now there is no more rigging of the show.
The questions.
The
yes.
questions. Because I am probably down, I'm probably down around $1,000.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm probably close to down around 1,000 for this from the shit.
I've been pretty damn good at rapid fire, but that's not all. Before, we feel like us giving each other 20 gifted it's obviously cool for us, but it can be a little anticlimactic from the viewer side. So we're introducing the rapid fire wheel of torture, where we're gonna spin a wheel. That wheel is right there. We're working on getting an in-person wheel. But let me explain to you guys how the wheel works.
What is federal question?
A federal question means the loser must ask next week's rapid fire guest a federal question written by winner of tonight's game.
Fuck that.
So essentially,
Spin the wheel.
He means the 1v2 guest. So
we let them ask it?
No. So let's say you lose.
Or we ask them a federal question?
Yes. So let's say
they would have already what I did today apparently.
No, but I'm talking
because they're saying I'm a fed in the chat.
No. It's going to be more federal than that.
The SNL skit where like the news anchors write each other's jokes.
Riley, spin the wheel.
It's going to be no, not yet. Let me at least explain it first.
Spin the wheel. It's killing me.
Some are very self-explanatory. 20 gifted, 10 gifted. The federal question I think is going to be a fun one because whoever loses is in some pretty hot water. And then is gift or scam on there? So you have gift or scam, which means the loser can choose to gift 5 subs or scam and eat none, or scam and gift none, but must eat a mystery food or complete a challenge, which I think would be a lot of fun. And then double or something is 10 gifted to start. The loser must answer a random non-COD trivia question. If they get it right, they only have to give 5. If they're incorrect, it gets doubled to 20.
All right. Let's
so
spin
ladies
that
and
wheel.
gentlemen, let's spin the wheel and see what we got. Come on. What do we got?
Okay, we'll take 10 gifted. Let's make it 20.
Come
on, let's make it 20.
Let's make it 20. But I can't lie. I really wanted it to get something else just because it's always 20 gifted. Chat, you guys want to respin?
You guys want to respin? They want to respin.
Riley, respin it. Respin it.
The wheel of torture.
Respin it.
I love the music in the background, Riley. That's a great fucking. Okay, we got a new one. Gift or scam?
Oh, yeah, gift or scam.
Okay,
Once
so
again,
explain this one again because I don't even know what the fuck's going on.
So the loser can choose to gift 5 subs or scam and gift none, but must eat a mystery food or complete a challenge. I think we raised that to 20 subs.
I think we raised it to 50 to really put the pressure on.
Okay, sure. So the loser has to give 50 subs or must eat a mystery food or complete a challenge. Riley, would that be on next week's show or this week's?
No, I have it.
Oh, Riley has it. So this is for today.
It's not a bug, is it?
He can't say.
Okay, you can tell me if it's a fucking. You can tell me if it's a bug.
Chat, listen up. Riley
You can
has
tell
the
me if it's a
mystery
bug,
food or
Riley.
challenge. No, Seth, shut the fuck up.
You fuck yourself.
The loser has to gift 50 subs to the winner or complete a challenge or eat a mystery food. So now, without further ado, let's open up our questions.
Riley, if it's a bug, I'm not doing it. I'm just letting you know. I will not eat a bug. If it's a living bug, if it's a bug, I'm not eating it.
Come on, chat. Spam some W's. Let's get hype. You
I'm
will
not eating
ask.
a fucking bug.
Because I won last week, you asked me first.
I asked first?
Yeah, I won the last one. So
Okay.
you asked first. Chat, you guys know how it goes.
Okay.
Seth's going to say 3, 2, 1, go. On go, there's going to be a 60-second timer. He's going to ask me 10 questions, and let's get into it.
All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. What was yesterday's promo code for the new OpTic soccer drop?
FC 2024.
Who set the S&D first blood record on Saturday?
Kyler.
Why did Maniac ask people to pray for Scump on Twitter?
No idea.
Which team hasn't dropped a single map to Surge this season?
A single map to Surge?
Yep.
New York.
No. What car manufacturer does Krim race for?
Porsche.
Which team blew a 243 to 198 lead to lose the map yesterday?
248 to 193 to lose the map yesterday. Skip. Fuck.
Blank got his first win over Blank in his career yesterday.
Preddy got his first one over TJ.
Which team has completed the most reverse sweeps this year?
OpTic? I don't know.
Yes,
Keep
but how
going.
many?
What? Keep going. Next question.
Which team set the longest control losing streak in CDL history?
Seattle.
Yeah. Fuck's sake. You actually got a lot. I'm going to lose.
I got 6. And just so you guys know,
Oh my God,
Riley
he
said I
got
didn't have to answer how
6.
many.
Dude, I did not think you were getting some of those.
Riley.
I'm fucked. I did a morning stream. I did the watch party. My brain, I'm fucked. I'm eating a bug.
Oh my God. Riley, can you close this chat, by the way, for this?
I'm eating a bug.
Okay.
Wait, you only got 5. You only got 5.
How? I didn't get 6?
Wait, keep the chat open.
Wait, how
the
did
chat.
I only get 5?
I'm going to eat a bug, man.
Wait, no, wasn't that 6?
That was 5, bud.
No,
Let's
wait,
go.
No, it
Let's
was
go.
6. I
5.
got 6 right.
Go.
I did not cheat at all, by the way, because chat was late. I didn't even realize it was up. It was 6.
How many was just extra info? You didn't have to guess how many.
Yeah, I got
Come on.
6. Guys, I did not read chat for answers.
You
on my
read chat?
on my grandfather's grave. No, I did not. I wasn't even look. I just realized that it was open. And I didn't want
All
you
right,
to
let's
cheat.
run it. Come on, I'm in the zone.
Okay. He doesn't have chat open. Okay, guys, on 3, 2, 1, go. Riley, on go. 3, 2, 1, go. Dashy said he wants to change the name of the top soaker from Hill Kitten to what?
King of the Hill.
Shotzzy tied which player for non-traded kills record in hardpoint this season?
Abizi.
No. Which player tied the S&D streak and broke the non-traded S&D kills record in the same match on Friday?
Skip. I'll come back to it.
How many
fucked.
first bloods did Ravens convert against OpTic?
6.
Correct. Which car manufacturer does Crim6 race
Porsche.
for? Wait, what?
Go.
Which player's mom had a birthday yesterday?
Nero.
Yes. Chat compared Brezzy to which movie character?
Keanu Reeves.
Yes. What did Draza say in his post-game tweet about Rokkr?
Dog shit.
No. In which game did FaZe set the win streak record?
Cold War.
Yes. Which player holds the season record for hardpoint KD?
Pred.
No.
Well, ask me one that I skipped.
Which player tied the S&D streak and broke the non-traded S&D kills record in the same match on Friday?
Nero.
No.
I think we tied.
Okay, but
We tied.
But you got the same question I did, the Crim6 question.
Okay, that's not on me. That's on Riley. I don't give a fuck.
Oh my God, Riley said that.
Who was it? Who got the most?
Abizi.
Abizi?
Yeah.
Fuck.
Wait, what?
Fuck. Okay, so what do we do?
Let me see what question that was supposed
What do we do?
Well, Riley's gonna see what
Can you pull the
question
chat
that was
back up,
supposed
please?
to be. Wait, that was criminal.
Dude, don't get mad, brother. Don't get mad.
Well, I mean, that was horseshit. I would have won.
Don't get mad, brother.
I literally would have won if you didn't get the same
GG, brother.
question.
It was a good tie.
No, he would have won if he didn't get it. Y'all tied with him but not getting it.
No, he did get it right.
GG, brother.
No,
But he didn't count it.
no, he did. He got 6, including that one right.
No, 7.
No, he did not. It was 6. It was
GG,
6,
brother.
including that one.
Hey,
He
good
got-
tie.
He got the Abizi one wrong. He got the Pred one wrong. He got Kleenex wrong, and the Draza one wrong.
Hey, I'm down for a tiebreaker. I hate ties. I'm down for it. Let's go. Riley, general questions. General knowledge.
General knowledge.
Let's go.
All right, first person to get one wrong loses.
First person to get one wrong loses?
Do you want me to unmute so they can hear the question?
I said a Beezy?
No, not for... You said a BZ for the one... It was supposed to be Pred for the answer, and you said a BZ. So you said a BZ on the question before the actual BZ question.
Yeah, and then the next one after that was
Yes. So
All
we
right.
each got
I'll
six.
take your
we each
word
got
for
six
it.
right, but one of your 6 is a fucking scam. It's still somehow rigged,
I'll
folks.
take your word for it.
Okay, here come the questions.
Are we competing against each other?
Yeah.
First one to get one wrong loses.
Okay.
Well, how does that work? So we're both gonna answer.
This is
Yeah,
fucked.
you're gonna go back
Sorry,
and forth,
guys.
back
Bear
and
with
forth,
us.
starting with Seth.
Oh, back
starting
and
with
forth,
me.
starting with Seth. Okay.
Come on. General knowledge, not COD. I'm a brain box.
How many primary colors are there?
Fuck. How many primary colors are there?
Don't close the chat right now.
Yep.
Okay, it's gone. Close your fucking
3.
chat. No, you're a fucking weird cheater.
I didn't even see it.
I just stared at you read your chat when True said 3 or whoever said 3.
He loses.
What? Okay, I don't lose. I don't lose.
That is
Lost.
so
You cheated.
weird.
You lost.
Dude, I don't
Not
lose.
only is it rigged against me, he cheated again.
He forfeits. Are you gifting or are you scamming?
Are you gifting or scamming?
Give him a question.
Are you gifting or scamming? You can't cheat and get away with it. We're
Dude,
not
if you
doing
get
that.
yours right, I'll eat. Let's go.
Okay. What is an angle called if it is greater than 90 degrees?
Oh, shit. Let's get it. It's in.
It's not a right or an obtuse, is it?
Don't ask me. I'm not helping you.
Greater than 90 degrees.
Oh, dude, Chad is trying so hard.
Yeah, I'm not. I have my eyes closed because I'm honorable.
Chad is trying so hard, dude.
Greater than 90?
Yes. Greater, bigger than 90 degrees.
Is it multiple choice?
Dude, it's not that easy, chat, when the pressure's on, man.
It really isn't.
The pressure's on, chat.
Dude, I was awful at math. It was my worst subject. Is there multiple choice, Riley?
Is there multiple choice?
What the fuck? Why would you get multiple choice? Answer.
Guess it.
3, 2, 1.
Obtuse.
Correct.
Yes! Correct!
Okay, can I know what the food is before I...
No, you can't know what the food is before.
Yes, I can.
No, you can't. It's a mystery one. No.
You have to take the gamble or gift.
Okay, yeah. So hand him the box and do not open it. You have to choose the
It's
gift.
not living, right?
No. You have to choose the gift.
It's not a bug.
You have to gift. You have to.
Okay, if it's a bug, I'm not doing it.
You have
I'm
to
just
gift,
letting you know.
You have to gift me 50 or cheat or,
Okay.
or eat.
He
You
can't
pick.
open it. He has
You
to
can't open
decide.
it. You have to pick. Stop.
Dude,
You
stop. Get
cannot
off my
look at
dick.
it. You cannot look at it. Stop.
Get off my dick.
You have to decide before
No.
you open it.
I'm gonna fucking eat.
If you open it, you're eating it. Okay, he's
scamming.
eating it.
He's scamming.
Oh, it's tuna. Oh, yeah. Fuck yeah. It's tuna.
You gave him something he loves eating.
Fuck yeah, Riley.
It's random. It might not always be bad.
It might not
Sometimes-
always be tuna, but today it's tuna.
Yeah, maybe one day it's an onion. You
Fuck
never
yeah.
know. It's a gamble.
Thank you,
Dude, I
Riley.
thought
What
it'd
a
be
treat.
I
What
thought
a
it'd
treat,
be like
Riley.
a ghost pepper or like.
What a treat.
1 week.
Ooh, it's like, ooh. I mean, I'm not going to eat all of it, obviously.
Don't even eat it. It's not even fun. We don't care to watch you eat tuna.
Okay, well, you're going to watch me eat tuna. Riley, pay it to me.
This isn't like
Oh, that's
fun.
great. Oh, that's great.
It's like watching me eat a bagel.
1 week there might be a Snickers in there. The next week,
Oh, Riley, that's just what I wanted. That'll get
You
me.
never
That'll
know.
get me through the show. Actually, hell yeah. Thanks, Riley.
You know what? I'm not gonna get upset. Life is good. But what a fucking joke.
Oh, that's fantastic.
you never know what's going to be in
I
there.
might take that home. All right. Well, next up,
Next up, we have Thin Ice, guys. We're gonna talk about some
Yep.
teams that are
Back to
dog
God.
shit, just like that fucking punishment was.
That was great. Back to God. You can yell all you want. I loved it. I loved it.
That was criminal. But let's get back on track.
Riley literally went to the. I think Riley.
Yes,
we
he
didn't
walked
prepare
over
for
there.
the day, and he went to the kitchen and grabbed a pack of tuna. Is that what you did?
Yeah, the thing I was going to bring today, I forgot.
It
What was it gonna be? Can you tell us what it was gonna be?
It was going to be an onion.
It was gonna be an onion. Fuck! I'm like Shrek. I love onions.
Nah, it needs to be like ghost pepper type stuff, like the video we did, where it's like the mystery.
It will be.
Well, if it's worse going forward and I lose, it's still rigged because he got tuna and I'm gonna get a ghost pepper.
Snickers. You have to take the gamble. Are you gifting or scamming?
Whatever,
All right.
whatever.
I'm sure it'll be grosser next time, guys.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Thin Ice.
Yeah, welcome to Thin Ice. Back on track here. Back on COD. Where's the transition, Riley? We already did it.
Oh, wait,
all right.
did
Well,
we?
let's start off with our first team on Thin Ice. Who do we think it's going to be? It's Minnesota Rokkr.
Yeah, listen, man. This was a tough one because we were giving them the benefit of the doubt because of their strength of schedule. That's LAG, but they're also dog shit.
That's not Minnesota Rokkr.
They're also tripe, so we'll get to them, or we can just start with them. Let's just start with them,
Let's start with them. They're on our list as well.
Let's start with LAG. They get 3-0'd by Seattle. I think that's pretty self-explanatory. We all had LAG winning that series. Seattle have not looked good at all. LAG also looked pretty bad. Very bad, just to say bluntly, which is weird because it feels like they also start off pretty hot and then go down this downwards trend. We're big Diamond Con fans. It's just this team is not it.
Well, they lose 3-1 to Vegas to start off the split. That's before Vegas, obviously. That's before we know what Vegas is really about. So that can't really knock them too much for. Vegas has been on the up and up. They then lose to us, which, again, that's tough. The thing that's glaring to me is, again, that loss to Seattle. They get 3-0'd by Seattle. Seattle has not looked great by any means, but they end up 3-0ing this team. And we were saying, LAG, are they ahead of the curve? Are they going to be able to keep up this form? Because at the end of stage 1, going into the major, and even at the major, they look like a top 6, top 8 team. Now they're looking like bottom of the barrel. What do you think's going wrong, Zin?
I don't think they have any single game mode that they can rely on. Like if you look at the old Seattle when they had Illy, that they had Search and Destroy that was consistent enough to beat whatever team they play in it. They don't have a single game mode like that. It's like they're going to every series, and there's not a single map and mode where you're like, oh, LAG is the favorite there.
Well, I want to give you a couple stats, just so, because you're right. I just want to give you some stats to reinforce what you're saying. They're 9-13 in Hardpoint. They're bottom 4. They are 5-12 in Search, bottom 3, and they are 5-9 in Control, also bottom 3. They just every single game mode they're bottom 3 or bottom 4 in. It's not going to get it done. You got to have one mode at least that you can kind of count on and have as a backbone. They just don't have it right now. DC, obviously DC, we gas them up all of the time. We say DC this, DC that. DC's been one of those players. Would you consider DC top 10 right now?
No, not right now. I mean,
but
before.
Yeah,
before. I mean, during the qualifying stage in Major 1, yeah, I would say Diamond Con was top 10, at the very least top 15. Right now, I have none of these players even in the top 20. I think you're seeing a lot of these teams improve. Like, look at Vegas making a change and improving, and I think LAG is going the opposite way. So I think LAG needs to start thinking about a roster change, a role change, or they need to drastically improve because time is not on their side. They need to get CDL points.
Yeah.
They're not going to start in the winners bracket most likely. They are on a downward spiral. So LAG need to do something.
They can still turn it around. They are only 0-3. They have 4 more matches. I'm not sure exactly what their schedule is, but they could turn it around. Do I think that they're going to? At this point, from what we've seen, probably not. Losing to Seattle, again, Seattle has not looked that great. They lose to Seattle 3-0. It wasn't really close at all. Yeah, LAG, first team on our Thin Ice. Next up, now are we ready for the Minnesota Rokkr? Minnesota Rokkr is a tough one. I want to start off on this one by saying one thing. I don't think it's being talked about enough in our community. These guys have had a very, very hard strength of schedule.
Okay, that was fair for
after
some
today,
of their matches,
yeah.
But the Boston match and the Thieves match, we cannot give them that benefit of the doubt. Now, contrary to the other teams in this list, I don't think they need a roster change. I think they've proved like these guys are a top 4 team, top 5, top 6 team at their ceiling. And potentially even higher. We don't know. But Linz has been great all year. Accuracy, for me, has been their standout player recently. Just picked it up in the slaying category completely. Clutch is a big 1v3 today. So I don't think these guys need a roster change, but something has to give, and they need to simply turn it around and get some confidence under their belt because, you know, if you lose versus Ultra, okay. You choke a huge match versus OpTic, okay. But respectfully to teams like Boston and Thieves, before they played them, we had Rokkr as a way better team than those teams. So
a lot of people, the narrative around Rokkr, at least after the first major, was, okay, if they play anyone in the top 4, they're probably not going to do very well. Anyone outside of the top 4, they're going to be able to deal with. They're going to be able to get it done, take them out, no problem. It's not what we're seeing this split. They go Game 5 with Toronto. They lose a Game 5 against us. after the games 3 and 4 that were insane. They lose a game 5 to Boston. They then lose 3-0 to FaZe and now 3-2 to Thieves. They're just going game 5 way too much, and they're not winning their game 5s. There's not really much else to say about that. They just got to clean things up. They get 3-0'd by FaZe, but again, FaZe after today, they look amazing. I mean, they 3-0 Toronto. FaZe just look great, but all the other series, they're going 3-2. They lose 3-2 to Toronto. At that point, Toronto had not been forced to a game 5 before then.
I mean, no, that's
I think
why
our match had a huge problem, or it caused a huge problem within the team. I don't know what it was, but I think it caused a problem with them, man.
Well, that's why I'm saying that Rokkr doesn't need a roster change, because they're still there. Like, they're still competing with some of these top teams. They just need to collectively get it together, and most importantly, still, like, keep that confidence collectively, because my only worry with a team like that when they're 0-5 is you just start losing faith. You start losing belief. And if that happens, you're fucked. So I want to see Rokkr turn it around. I do think they can turn it around. They will be starting in losers bracket now. So in my opinion, they have to win their next couple matches to at least build some positive momentum going into the major. But we can move on. Next up,
Chat's
Miami.
saying no ice. Do you agree with that?
Yes. Next up, Miami. Miami looks terrible. Let's talk about Miami Heretics.
Jeez.
Post-roster change, this team has looked like a completely different team. I don't even blame Eric Boom. I don't think it's this guy's fault by himself. The team just does not look the same at all.
They're really all kind of struggling individually. The only player that I would say right now that's not really struggling and that I see kind of consistently doing his thing is Lucky.
Yeah, well,
and it was Metals before then. Metals obviously.
Metals had a tough map today.
Metals had a tough one today. But before then, he was obviously doing his thing. People were talking about, we were giving Metals his flowers a lot.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of just Lucky. The team's just not looking great ever since their roster move. I don't know if it's in terms of their pacing or their slaying. I don't really know what to put it on.
Well, I think they're losing slaying because, okay, let's talk about the Heretics Major 1. Major 1, they bottle it. They go 0-6 map count. They had an awful LAN showing. But before that, they had an incredible online stage. And if I'm Heretics, looking back and what I'm deciding to do right now is I'm like, let's go back to the good online roster.
Yeah.
Let's treat the LAN as a fluke. We didn't show up. Journey had a bad LAN, but he had a good online stage. Let's give Journey the benefit of the doubt and hope that he turns it around on LAN this time. At the very least, getting wins online and then losing on LAN, at least you're getting CDL points. Now they're getting nothing because they're losing online, they're getting no points, and they're probably going to go to LAN and lose and get no points. So at the very least, you would choose points somewhere rather than nowhere.
Yeah, I agree. And it's kind of tough because, again, their Major 1 was not impressive. They got 0-6 out of the tournament, right? They didn't win a single map.
Yeah.
But that's 2 matches, and they make this decision. Now they find themselves down bad in this split number 2. And these qualifying matches, they're online, but they're still very important in the grand scheme of things. 10 points every match that you're losing. You're setting yourself up for a loser's bracket run coming into Major number 2, and it's their home event. Miami's struggling, man. I hope they turn it around because, again, they're a fun team to watch. They really were. Now they're struggling.
Yep.
They haven't won a series yet in this split, and, they can't buy one.
And also, we don't have a graphic because we weren't going to include them, but I think Seattle's also terrible right now. They beat LAG, who are also not good right now. So I think that one was a little more obvious, and like we've talked about that enough on the watch party, where Seattle post-releasing Illy from their starting roster has looked terrible. So I wouldn't call it an honorable mention, maybe a dishonorable mention to the Seattle Surge with all due respect. Like, it sucks to see those guys struggling because they were a top contender.
They were my dark horse team coming into the year. I thought Seattle was going to make super waves, and then obviously after they release Ender, things haven't been going well for them. Hopefully they can turn it around. I got so much love for the players on that team. It sucks. It sucks to see them struggling. I hope they turn it around. I wish nothing but the best for them. But something's not clicking. Hopefully it's a practice thing, maybe a rep thing. Maybe they can get some more time under their belts and turn it around. But Search and Destroy is really the glaring one for me. They lose Ender, their best Search player, and their Search and Destroy has not looked as it did before. And that was kind of their ace card.
A completely different team. I feel bad for Brezzy because he's replacing a player that was playing the best on the roster in a completely different role. He joins the team. Players are switching roles. He's now playing an SMG role next to Kyler. I think the guy was set up for a disaster. I do think they have capable players, so I don't want to say that they can't turn it around at all, but they look way worse than their previous roster, and I think that's pretty clear-cut. But Ladies
thin
and
ice.
gentlemen, that's going to be thin ice. I feel like it's kind of hard to disagree with the teams that we had on there.
Yeah.
Rokkr, probably the best of the bunch for sure. The team that I have the most faith in to bring it back. And
I'm not worried about Rokkr.
yeah.
I think Rocker's going to turn things around. But yeah, the other team's definitely struggling a little bit. But that's thin ice for you guys. Next up, we've got a new segment, one that we want to build on a little bit.
Yeah.
We've got Guess That Pro Player.
Ladies
a
and
brand
gentlemen,
new one.
who's that pro? So we have these whiteboards here. I think you're a little closer if you can.
Oh, yeah. We don't have markers. Riley's got markers.
Welcome to Who's That Pro.
Which
now,
one do you want?
That one. So
There you go.
we only have one so this is kind of our test segment. We want to see how much you guys enjoy this. We each have our whiteboards here.
We have a lot of segments that we're trying to...
Yeah, so we have a lot of new
Yeah.
segments we're going to start implementing. And we only have one this weekend, but if you guys enjoy this, we can easily do 3 players, a few players. Just let us know if you guys enjoy it. Welcome to Who's That Pro.
All right, let's go. I don't even really know what to expect from this. Riley set this up. Let's see what we got here. All right.
Okay.
Who the fuck is that? Who's that Pokemon?
Would it be weird if we each take a guess through each like phase and then you know what I'm saying? Like,
Whoever gets it right first.
yeah.
I'm down. I actually like that. I like
Okay.
that. All right, so give us our first clue, Riley. Began competing in 2014. Shit.
Can we close chat too, Riley?
Yeah, let's close chat for this one. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, I'll piss.
Okay.
I haven't wrote mine yet. I'm trying to look at the neck size, the shoulder size, all that. Okay. Yep, next clue. Are you good?
Yeah.
4-time CWL/CDL MVP.
4-time?
Okay, Riley, I'm good. Are you good?
Yes.
Okay, we're both good, Riley. Oh! 2020 Scuff Team of the Year selection. Teams include Envy. We'll just leave it. Teams include Envy, Elevate, Rise, and Luminosity. Are those all teams?
Okay.
What about CDL?
Yeah, that's... What do you mean? That's,
So has he been on more teams than that, or are those?
yes.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Is that it? That's it?
Wait.
Oh my god.
Oh, I don't know if I got this right. I think I might have it though. I'm only writing down 2 because I think I got it. All right, Riley, who is it?
Wait.
Okay.
Hold on, wait. I'm not done. I'm going to guess one more final one. My 5th guess. How many guesses do you have? You only have
I
2
only have
guesses?
2.
Well, I did...
Okay, I'll just write a few more.
I
Just
wrote
to
the
be
same
safe.
name 3 times.
Really?
Yeah. We only get 1 guess?
Well, no, we get 4. Just who is it? All right, well, let's show.
Okay.
Let's
I don't
show.
know.
My first one was Octane. My second one was Kenny. My third one was Gunless. My 4th one was Envoy.
Wow, I have Hydra, Octane, and Looney because it looked like Hydra.
I
to
think
me.
I got you beat. I think it's Sam.
Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
Octane 4th.
Yeah!
Wait,
I know that fucker anywhere. That was
Wait.
my first guess.
wait. Was that actually like a picture of him blurred though? Oh, that was actually him.
That was my first guess.
Damn,
I'm
dude.
a fucking brain
dude,
box.
Dude, it looked like Hydra from the picture. Like
I'm a fucking brain box.
it
I better
looked like
see
Hydra.
Wumps. I better see Wumps in this chat. I swear to God.
it looked like Hydra. Yeah, but I was thinking Hydra was like just competing in Call of Duty in 2014.
What do
like,
I get?
Not as a pro, nothing. We didn't put anything on that.
Pull
You
up
get-
the chat, Riley. I need some gas.
You got fucking blessed in rapid fire, so you get nothing.
Yeah! They're gassing me. Fuck
All right.
yeah!
Guys, W or L for that segment,
Fuck yeah.
and 2 Ws if you want to see 3 pros next time. Like we do three rounds of that.
Yeah, this was a test run.
So yeah, W spams if you enjoyed that. Give me 2 Ws exactly if you want to see more pros going forward.
I think they like it, Zen. It
Yeah,
looks like they're liking it.
That was a fun one.
We have some other ones, so we want
We have some more fun segments coming too.
Yeah, we want to try to split up the seriousness of the show a little bit to keep us ourselves and not be so robotic. So we have a couple like game shows that we're implementing within the show.
Yep.
That one's Riley. So shouts out Riley. That's great. That's great. Great work, Riley. Thank you very much. All right, next up, we've got a one that's been near and dear to us. Hold on, Riley. Don't pull it to me yet. Don't bring it to me yet, Riley. Yeah, we've got our top clips of the week, ladies and gentlemen. So we're also doing these a little bit differently now. We're now clipping them all into one, so we don't have to click out, click back in, click out, click back in. We just put them all into one. So these are our top clips of day number 1. Roll it whenever, Riley.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Make it one guess after all the clues.
Yeah,
all right.
that probably... We'll accept all feedback here.
And
all
here
right,
we
guys,
go.
taking it off.
And this is big draws. Draws a 6 streak on Rio Hardpoint against the Minnesota Rokkr. And this guy's been electric.
Absolutely electric, mate. I mean, yeah, we saw him go crazy today.
I mean, he's going nuts.
What can you say? He's using
6
an
streak
SMG,
cruise.
gets that cruise missile
Next up,
on
big
over
wake.
to Awakening.
This is a big clutch.
This
Go
was
ahead,
a
take
huge,
the wheel.
A huge 1v3 from Big Joe, especially against a team like FaZe. Not gonna lie, I'm pretty sure before this I was talking about Major Maniac and the clutch I watched him clutch in Challengers, or the almost clutch, and then literally right after, Awakening wins a clutch in a similar manner. So to break a B setup like this, I think Simp kind of trolls here, or Beezy, whoever's Coop, by giving him this kill. Like I think Abe kind of trolled this one here by getting picked there. He needs to stay down, but
I mean, it's kind of tough though.
Awakening
Abe,
with a
like,
big clutch.
Abe peeked his head for a millisecond, and he just gets ripped. It's good shots out of Wake. He could have thrown a shoulder. I mean, it is what it is. He goes crazy, and this is a Beezy. He went crazy. Take it away.
I mean, he gets an ace. He goes on a 10 streak. I mean, very rarely do you see a player going on a 10 kill streak and search and destroy. Obviously earns the cruise missile. I mean, if you're Rokkr, I don't even know what you can do. Like when a player with that unpredictability and pace is up in your shit like that.
He started this map 0-3, by the way.
You're toast, buddy.
He started this map 0-3. He ends up, I believe, 10-3 on his streak. He started going absolutely ballistic. I mean, it's a Beezy, man. He's electric. He's been one of the best since he's joined the league. Last alive Lamar, and I think he just gets ran at.
Yep.
Yeah, he just gets fucking ran at. A Beezy. And we've got him again. Oh, no, it's not him. This is Lamar's Ninja.
This was a great play from Lamar. I mean, essentially, the guy in the mid-tank is weak, so he's forced to stay down. He's scared to get picked from Lamar. And Lamar just hops the bomb. Because this guy gets in this fight, or sorry, he doesn't get weak, but he gets that kill, and he's assuming Lamar's going to play for the trade because his positioning is now revealed. Lamar hops the bomb. He gets to defuse. I mean, we've been seeing Lamar go crazy recently.
That's textbook Call of Duty right there. That's day number 1, guys. You can just keep it on, Riley. It's okay. Next up, we've got day number 2. Not many clips for day number 2, only 48 seconds long.
Chad, are you guys liking this change? Does this flow better? I, for one, think it's way better than like clicking out. Clip. Like this is seamless. So I think this is a W change.
Oh, it's so much better this way.
Over here, the breakdown.
But yeah, Shotzzy, 8 streak out of him. He was on our team of the week. Shotzzy was going absolutely insane this week. And it's him again. It's him breaking the hardpoint record.
Doing his thing, man.
43 kills. I can't even drop 43 kills on this shit in ranked. And he's doing it against the Carolina Royal Ravens and TJ Halley. Sorry, TJ. That boy Shotzzy was moving and grooving.
This was Fame's 4-piece and 9 streak. So Fame was getting groovies on a 6 already, make it 7, and then we're just like, oh my god, write this down. He just gets kill after kill. He's running forward. It wasn't like he was camping a head glitch. He was just running and running.
That was gross. That 4-piece, the last slide cancel into that was absolutely filthy. And then obviously today, ladies and gentlemen,
let's see what we got here, folks.
Sib
going on a 5 streak. Invasion Search is his only kryptonite that we've seen. Other than that, Dante is just an absolute slayer. One thing's for sure. Firepower is not an issue for New York. They got a lot of players that can just turn it up and piss on you at any given moment. Draza on a 5. Draza, controversial today, but when it comes to the gameplay, it's hard not to give him his flowers. Today, he had a great day.
Yeah, Draza, again, he's been electric. A lot of people about this roster change, they knew this team was going to be great. Draza's been very impressive. I mean, would you say Draza's been the most impressive? for that team? It's either him or Simp.
Yeah,
Or Cell. I mean, shit. There's so many to pick from.
They're all playing well.
And this
Here we
is
got-
Nasty.
Here we got Nasty. A big win over Rokkr today for Thieves. Thieves 2-0 these past couple matches, so playing pretty well.
And this is
Reese,
the-
oh, this was beautiful. He gets a quick 3-piece with the weapon. Here comes the Drake missile. He drops it on 3 of them.
It's an absolute Drake coming out of Reese Vivid. He gets 3 with the gun, 3 with the missile. He almost gets 4 there, which remember back in MW2, you get that Tiger shit? The Tiger calling card?
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, the clip of the day for me, accuracy with the beautiful 1v3. I mean, this was to go down 5-2. They obviously don't win the map, but Lamar, the Iceman, with the beautiful clutch. His team couldn't pick up his slack. Not talking Jerry.
Absolutely.
But, guys, that was the top plays of the weekend. Did you guys enjoy that seamless change? I fucking loved it.
I loved it as well. Makes it so much easier, so I don't have to click out, click in, click out, click in. Makes it so much easier, way smoother. Thank you very much to True. Again, guys, a lot goes into this show, so if things aren't always seamless, I mean, we got a lot of moving parts, so shouts out to everyone that helps with it. True, obviously, making these little mini montages for us for the show. Yeah, thank you very much.
Chat, our final segment's coming up. It's Call of Community, where we take a couple questions from the chat and discuss them. But before we do that, we have a question for you guys. We were thinking about, well, I'll wait for the intro to run, and then I'll let, they can hear me? Are we good? Okay. We want to know, obviously we're taking them from Twitch chat right now. Would you guys be interested in submitting video questions to us? So you guys would record yourselves asking us a question, and then we'd have a few of them on the stream, on the show, where we answer those questions a bit more in depth, and it gives you guys a little more involvement.
CDL, I'll record a video. Oh, fuck yeah.
So we'll probably start implementing, if you guys are down, some video submissions, and then we'll answer a couple questions from the chat, but we will primarily focus on the video submissions.
Yeah, we don't really want to do live because, I mean, you never know.
Yeah, we can't
never
bring
know
in
with the
people
live.
live, but we're gonna have you guys record some questions on camera, and then we'll implement you guys that way. So if you guys are interested, we'd love to do that. But for now, we'll read some questions from the chat. So guys, ask away. Will OpTic win any major? I sure think so.
What if I have my Drake in hand? That is fucking crazy.
That would be
dude.
criminal. And good for you, buddy.
Hold on, let me actually unplug this because it ruins my resolution. I can't even
Yeah.
see the chat. There we go. Now I can see you guys.
Where do we send to? We'll let you guys know. We'll make
Yeah.
sure you guys know. Make sure you're
Well,
following Breakdown Pod on Twitter, because
we might just do it in
Breakdown
my-
you'll see there.
We might just do it in my Discord, honestly. It's already set up. We already do our guessing the
Yeah.
rank in there. You might as well just do it in there as well.
Who is your league MVP? As of this very moment, Scrap.
Wait, Dylan Attach in the chat. I have made the team of the week twice now. Thank you. Can I come off the bench for your ranked play squad? Dude,
can.
Dylan, I would love nothing more than to get some ranked play games in with you. I cannot lie to you. GG's earlier, though. You guys smoked us on the Skid Row.
Dark Horse Player of the Year so far? I mean, it's got to be Gwen or Linz, right? Got to be Gwen or Linz for Dark Horse Player of the Year.
I think right now, if you were to pick Rookie of the Year or just talk about it, I think Gwen has been more impressive from the eye test, but Linz is on the better team. So it's kind of a tough one. But right now, Rokkr's struggling very badly. So it's kind of tough. I feel
Honestly,
like Gwen has been incredible.
Honestly, chat, hear me out and let me know what you guys think. I think accuracy is a good shout for Dark Horse Player of the Year. I think Lamar individually, just comparatively to what the stigma on Lamar's name, the way he's talked about, I think Lamar stepping up his slaying consistently is a great shout, because everyone knows Lamar is a hill player, sometimes a bit inconsistent, but I feel like accuracy has he's been doing his best to destigmatize that stigma on his name. So
Yeah.
call me faded if you want, but I feel like Lamar is a good shout. Nero, yeah, but Nero is just, I feel like, now turning it up. Whereas I feel like Lamar placing top 4, he's still performing despite the team's woes right now. I just feel like Lamar is a good shout.
Smitty said, why are there so many 3-0s this year? We talked about it earlier on the watch party, but I think it comes down to literally the health and the skill gap of the actual game. I mean, in Cold War, it was like 34% 3-0s. Now it's 37%. So you see a 3% increase. And then in like MW or last year's game, I think it was like 30%. So I think it just comes down to a higher skill gap. And you're seeing teams take advantage of their momentum a little bit more.
What do you think is after the CDL this year? I mean, There's no way to know. I mean, for all we know, the CDL stays the same. For all we know, things change. I don't think anybody knows. For all I know is we have a fucking beautiful community with beautiful personalities, incredible players. Despite what's going on and the negativity, we always have fun, competitive Call of Duty to watch. And hopefully that doesn't change. I don't see a world where that changes. So I think nonetheless, our community is strong. We've been here for a long time. We'll be here for a long time.
Absolutely. Would it be good to play/have a COD lasting multiple years?
I don't think so.
It depends how frequently it would be updated. I think
It's too late for this, I think.
If we had a COD that had good mechanics, obviously at that point, if it has good mechanics, good spawn system and all that, all you need is new maps. So if there was like a revolving door of content that kept coming out continuously and the league was open to actually changing the maps throughout the year, I think it could work. Or throughout the multiple years. But if that's not going to happen, I think people will just get too sick of the game. Like right now, Call of Duty, life cycle.
People already get bored a couple months in.
People get sick of it so fast.
I actually think one of the biggest strengths of our esport is that every year Call of Duty has this influx of hype, an influx of viewership, and I just feel like we don't capitalize on it quick enough. I don't feel like we have big tournaments early enough. I don't feel like we tell the stories of the players early enough. I think one of our greatest strengths is how often we release a game every year. But with that being said, if we did have a standalone title with constant new content, that is kind of like getting a new game every year. But I feel like we're just past that point. Like I feel like games like Counter-Strike are different in the sense that they started off with that precedent, and Call of Duty has never been that. So I feel like releasing a standalone title now would be very tough to convert.
Sure. Well said, Zin.
I feel like it'd be tough.
Do you think we would see a lot of new players in the CDL if a Jetpack COD came out? No. I think you would see the same kind of filtering in as these previous years. People are gonna adapt, man. I mean, they're professionals. Like they're gonna adapt.
Yeah.
Supporting the boys for the Halo event. Our plan right now is to watch party because it interferes with CDL, and obviously CDL is gonna take precedent. That's just how it is. That's our thing, CDL. So what we're planning on doing, watching CDL. If Halo is on after the CDL days are over, go live on Twitch afterwards, watch Halo, and support the boys. Because we also have a COD team, so it's like, what if the COD team's playing that day? You know,
damn right.
It's
should the CDL add more teams in the league? I've beat this dead horse for years, man. 12 teams is criminal. Should be at the bare minimum 16.
I agree.
But what can you really say about that? How many Air Forces you own?
I saw that one.
Good amount. Can't lie. I constantly buy new ones. Dude, I don't understand how the front part is what gets dirty. Like, the actual sides and stuff look good, but the laces are what get a little dirty. It's kind of crazy. Are we going to Miami, Scump?
Huh?
Are we going to Miami?
I don't know.
All right. We don't know yet.
I think so, yeah. I think so.
We're most likely going.
Most likely right now.
We just won't be at the actual venue.
Yeah. And again, it has nothing to do with what you guys think. It's not that.
Oh, yeah. The detectives are out.
Yeah, it's not that.
Fucking Sherlock Holmes, don't you think you are, buddy? Oh, man. What a day of COD, man. That FaZe Ultra match just gets me torqued. Then a nice Game 5 between Rokkr and Thieves. Just pogo sticking across my dick.
What'd you just say?
Or pogo sticking on my dick.
The fuck is wrong with you?
A lot, man. A lot. I'm not seeing many good questions.
Yeah, I think we're running out of the good questions.
Well, why don't we just take this time to say thank you guys for joining the show then? I mean, we want to know, we want direct feedback. If you guys can tweet the Breakdown Pod Twitter with your thoughts on today's show. You loved everything. You would change this part of this segment. Like, we are constantly looking at you guys to help transform the show into a show that you guys want to watch consistently. And the show is for you guys. I mean, we do it because we love it and we enjoy it, but it's most importantly for you guys to enjoy. So please let us know. We have more fun segments being implemented. We can't wait to show you guys what they are. We can extend segments. We can remove segments. There are a lot of things we can change. So just thank you for supporting the show. Obviously, last weekend was our first time not doing it every single weekend. We're still debating if we're going to do it every weekend or like every 2 weeks.
With our show, like how our shows ran, I just feel like it's so much better if we have multiple weeks of content to talk about instead of just trying to rush out a show every week. That's where my mind's coming from. It's like we have 2 weeks to talk about. We have 18 matches. We actually get to see how teams develop. Like, I feel like just doing it every week, we just are kind of rushing the show out, and I don't like that personally.
But you guys let us know. I mean, obviously, this one's a bit more on us, I feel like, because I feel like a little biasly you guys would prefer a show every week because it's something to watch. But I think there is a conversation there around what is the better show. Is when we have more content, is it directly discussing that weekend's matches? We also had some more drama this weekend, so by default that makes things a little more amped up and fun. But
good amount of drama.
Yeah.
Good amount of drama.
All right, I mean, listen.
No. We can take a look at them. Do you guys want to look at the matches real quick for next week? We can take a peek at them.
Surely there's a couple diamonds in the rough.
Well, also, like last year when we were doing the show, it was a different schedule. It was this. Now we have 5 weeks. We have 5 weeks plus the major. That's 6 weeks like in a row.
Yeah.
So we don't want to water things down. We want to make it a good quality show, you know?
Yeah.
It's just, we got dealt a weird hand this year for sure. Oh, fuck
listen,
yeah.
That's actually a good one, but Boston's very inconsistent. FaZe versus Thieves. FaZe should steamroll Thieves, but Thieves are riding a high. Royal Ravens versus LAG. I hope Royal Ravens can win that. If not, that'd be shocking. LAG versus New York. They are my hairy ass. New York's going to stomp them. Minnesota Rokkr versus Seattle Surge. That one, Rokkr should win, but fuck me, who knows? Seattle beat LAG, so who really knows? Atlanta FaZe versus Boston Breach. FaZe should steamroll Breach, respectfully. Thieves versus Vegas. Vegas riding a high. I would personally take Vegas. Moving on to Carolina Royal Ravens versus the Miami Heretics.
You're speedrunning this shit.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
I mean, what do you mean you were just kidding? You just ran through all the matches.
Well, that was part of the joke.
Yeah, this is the match of the weekend. This is the match that we're all going to be waiting for. OpTic, Texas, taking on Toronto Ultra. Ultra obviously have a rough go of it today. This is going to be a very telling match. Obviously, it's online, so you can't put too much into it. But this is going to be very telling. I cannot wait for next Sunday in the prime time slot.
That's the match we're all looking forward to. Right there.
What, are you crybaby cheesing?
Just killed my vibe. I was on a fucking roll right there.
Dude, I mean, you were going through all the matches. You didn't even let me speak.
That was the joke, you prick.
I mean, go ahead. Take it away, Zen.
No, it's over now. But we do have some good bangers. We have some shit matches by default. We're at the point right now where the skill gap is getting a little more... John Riley? Anyways, great match. Some great matches this weekend. Some snoozers.
I mean, we get to see the boys play twice next week. That's all that matters, man. We get to see the boys play 2 times. That means it's going to be a great weekend. But
did you say 2 times? Tony, 2-time champion. Dap me up. Guys, thank you for watching. I'm Tony. I'm the fakest and OpTic. This is Scump. Say your goodbyes.
Yo, thank you guys very much for a great show. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I should be live on Twitch tomorrow with some ranked. So if you guys want to come hang out, come hang out. If not, fuck me. Thank you guys. Enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you guys for watching, man.
Peace.
Hell yeah.